Okay, I guess we're recording here. Yes, there's the mighty Beamer here, the BMW R1200C Steib 501C3. That's a joke. Um, Machine, the rig, the Teutonic Twosome from Blue Moon Cycle. Look at her. It was a cloudy morning, and now the sun is out, so I figured I'd carpe diem, seize the opportunity here, seize the day, and do a nice little YouTube movie. I've maxed the number of photos. eBay, which we all know about eBay, limits you to 24 pictures. Typical eBay stupidity. Since they charge for each picture, they should just allow you just as many pictures as you're willing to pay for. But eBay people, I don't know what their problem is. But anyway, they're like democracy. They're the best thing we've got. So, but forget eBay and take a look at this lovely bike. I won't pitch it too hard here. I'll just let the pictures speak for themselves. Look at this lovely bike, and we'll just go round and round and make a little movie. Anyway, as I was saying earlier, since I've maxed the number of pictures, all I can do is throw more words at the situation or throw a little YouTube movie at the situation. So here's the YouTube movie. I'm just going round and round here, and then we'll start up the little puppy, and you can hear it run, and then maybe I will get a helper or whatever to sit in the sidecar and continue the movie. Of course, it's just as it should be. It starts, it runs, all that good stuff. Not much to say about it. Lovely, lovely rig. I don't think there's a prettier one. Everyone, each to his own. I hate the Jawa, those Velarex type sidecars. I've owned one, believe me. In fact, I've owned one connected to a BMW, and let me just say that they suck, and I'll leave it at that. The Steibs are the real thing. I don't like those high-tech futuristic sidecars from the Jetsons. To me, they look ugly and they look out of place on bikes that are not styled in the same way. So I suppose if you had a high-tech futuristic looking bike, you could stick one of those high-tech, what are they, Vetter? Hook one of those puppies up and it might look proper. But anyway, the Blue Moon deal, I guess it was John Landstrom's idea that this Steib, with its classic styling, I guess it's styled after a Zeppelin or a not the Hindenburg, I hope, but one of those airships. I mean, is that cool or what? He figured it would look very nicely stylish attached to the R1200C, which has its own kind of weird retro styling. You either like it or you don't. I love it. And he was right. You've got a very fine looking rig here. I guess there are other sidecars. I don't think any sidecar comes close to the Steib. I mean, they are the sidecar. Sorry for all the noise. We live next to a little highway here. And there's the Cobra lamp handle. Look at that style. It is so cool. They're just beautifully designed. And it's very cool that they still make these things. The Steib, you get all the parts. Every single screw, nut, and bolt is available. So you don't have to worry. That's the nice thing about this rig. I own a Moto Guzzi Centauro, beautiful bike, but the parts aren't available, so you have to really scrounge. And of course, you can get all the parts for the R1200 from BMW, no problem, instantly, a matter of days. They're not cheap, but they're good. And ditto for the sidecar. A lot of people are selling the sidecar parts and the sidecars, both here and in overseas. Small world and all that, thanks to the internet. So the basic drill is this thing is a daily driver. If you want it to be that way, it does not need to be a museum piece. I don't really believe in museum pieces. Who needs them? When you can have a nice daily driver. So anyway, I don't have a helper right now, but I guess I can start her up and rev it up and all that good stuff. And you can listen to it anyway if you can hear it over the traffic. Oh, shut up. Alright, let's make sure we're neutral. I guess if we're not, it won't. That's right, we're not. We're probably in first. Okay, there's neutral. There we go. Rock and roll. Listen to that. Beautiful. Settles right in. This thing's fuel injected and computer controlled. There's the horn. very loud. It's got all that high-tech stuff, so there's nothing to say about starting and running this thing, which is good, I guess. You don't have to tickle it, you don't have to coax it, you just start it no matter how cold, and you drive off. It's amazing. It's like a Toyota or something in that respect. There's the BMW windscreen, there's the Cobra lamp handle, the running lights, you've got front light on, and you've got rear. It's kind of like a boat, kind of cool. The lens actually says Steib on it. I've seen replacement lenses, the Steib replacements that don't say Steib, so you want the ones that do, like this. You got the outboard sidecar directional signal. It's cool the way they've done it. I guess it makes sense. The tail lamp on the side hack is the same as the tail lamp, the factory lamp on the bike itself. And what they've done is just remove the inside directional, and so you just have the outboard directional. That works fine. I guess if you were anal retentive, you could put a little rubber cap or something over that, but I don't think it's important. You've got the rubber seals on the where the Cobra. Look at that Cobra. Cobra is just a very cool looking object. I remember the day I got it from Germany. I was quite excited. You got the rubber seals on that. The windshield's in very good shape, very clear. You can see it wiggling back and forth there. There's the bike, the tank, comfort seat, right? Rear foot pegs for the rear passenger. You can seat three people if you want on it. That's kind of cool. Or go on a trip, put the passenger on the back, and put all your luggage in the sidecar. And you don't have to fill with the damn saddlebags and the damn bungees and the damn tank bags and all that. I don't like all that stuff. People love it, and of course you need it for touring, but I've never liked those bags. They're just a pain, and I think when you put those big suitcase type bags on the bike, particularly a bike like this, which is a styling kind of bike, I think it looks ugly. I really do, which is why I have not spent the money on those bags for this bike, although you can certainly get them. I'm sure there's a choice of wide variety. To me, you've got the luggage rack, you've got the trunk. Sidecar has the cutest little trunk in the world. You've got to flip open the luggage rack first before you can open the trunk. I don't think I'm going to bother with that. There's no dead bodies in the trunk. If there were, they'd have to be chopped up pretty well. It's as you might think. Obviously, you cannot open the trunk door without. You've got wing nuts there, and I've investigated trying to get bigger wing nuts made. I guess if you were more ambitious, you could get ones that are bigger and so easier to turn, but it's no big deal. Turn the wing nuts, slide the luggage rack back, open the trunk. There you go. And I guess if you wanted to use the trunk perpetually in town, you might want to remove the luggage rack. It's not a quick release, but it's, actually it is. It's 2 wing nuts and 2 regular nuts, nuts that require wrenches. And listen to that bike idle. It's just putts, no problem at all. Yeah, right, rock and roll. Okay, so we don't have any questions because there's no one here to ask them. But I think we've made a nice little YouTube movie. And so I'm going to stop this now and do the upload deal and all that stuff. And then I'll try to figure out how to put this YouTube movie on the eBay auction page. And let's stand back. And then we'll have a nice little movie. Isn't that fun? Everyone is a Cecil B. DeMille thanks to YouTube, including me. Isn't that a beauty? Okay, rock and roll, 10-4. Out, over and out.